Hey guys, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here. So before we get on with the video, I know you guys are waiting for me to talk about the upcoming new character event for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I wanted to take this time to show some love to two up-and-coming YouTube channels. The first one is called The Weekly Core, which is run by my good friend Skyroan. If you guys don't know, Skyroan is a friend of mine who actually pep talked me back in the day last year when I was just starting the Broadway Saiyan. He encouraged me, he told me, don't worry about the subscribers, don't worry about the followers, just do what you do, stick to your passion, and everything will come to fruition. And I always kept his words near and dear to my heart, so please show him some love. I'm going to be leaving the link to his YouTube channel in the video description as well as the pinned comments. It's called The Weekly Core. He does video game reviews and different podcasts for different video games that are currently out, so be sure to show him some love and support. And the second YouTube channel that I want to let you guys know about is called Empty Proxy, which is run by my cousin. And as you guys know, my cousin is the one responsible for providing me the incredible MSI laptop, which enables me to stream again for you guys on Twitch. So I have so much to thank my cousin for, and now he's starting his journey on YouTube. So please show him some love. I'm going to be leaving the link to his channel down below. So The Weekly Core and Empty Proxy, check them out, show them some love. If you like them, subscribe. They're going to be doing a lot of amazing content as far as gaming-wise, so check them out, guys. Thank you so much. Now let's get on to the video. We're going to be talking about the next character event for Global Dissidia Opera Omnia. Hey, mahal everyone. Welcome back again to the Broadway Saiyan YouTube channel. I am your host 40, and we are back with another video on Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the next character event to be hitting the global version of Dissidia Opera Omnia, which is going to be featuring Final Fantasy X's Auron. What's interesting about this character event is that they're actually skipping Garnet, who's supposed to be before Auron, and they're going to be releasing Auron to us. Not entirely sure why. The only assumption is, and this is from folks that I've spoken to in my Discord and also my Twitch streams, is that they've been releasing characters that are very powerful as far as support-wise for global, so they kind of want to change it up a bit. So I can kind of see that, so let's go ahead and take a look at Auron. So we get a chance to unlock Final Fantasy X's Auron after clearing the Conversation event following event stage 1. His event is called Legendary Guardian. As we know, he is a Legendary Guardian from Final Fantasy X. We're going to be rewarded with Auron's exclusive 5-star 35 CP armor. It is called the Metal Bracer, and we have a maximum of 2 copies that are going to be given to us after clearing events stages 3 and 5. Auron himself is a physical DPS unit who specializes in further lowering the enemy's resistance to melee attacks. So further looking into the type of character that he is, Auron is a physical DPS and he is a melee imperil specialist. His crystal affinity is dark, his speed tier is slow. Taking a look at his stats, I'm actually quite surprised. The only stat that's kind of like on the low side is his max brave. Everything else is actually pretty good, so statistically wise, Auron is pretty good. He has 2 abilities, the first one being Banishing Blade. So Banishing Blade is a 1-hit brave plus HP attack. It has a high probability of inflicting a small initial brave down for 3 turns. His ability 2 is called Purgatory. This is going to be a 2-hit brave attack with a low probability of inflicting that melee imperil for 2 turns. Taking a look at Auron's crystal passives all the way up to crystal passive level 50. The ones that stick out to me are the ones that improve his ability, so both Purgatory and Banishing Blade. The ones that I feel like he doesn't really need is Brave Attack up, Debuff Attack up, and Critical Power up. The reason why is because he already has naturally high attack, so those are some passives that I feel like he doesn't really need. Same thing with Break Boost. I know there's some other characters that have Break Boost, but for me, it's one of those passives where I feel like you could definitely pass on. Pioneer Spirit, his last passive for level 50 is great because it gives him a speed up for 1 turn when the battle starts, and because Auron is already slow, the fact that he has that is very good, so that way he has a chance to at least act before either the enemy does or even before any of your other party members act, depending on your party setup with Auron. Now, taking a look at Auron's artifact passives, so the ones that stick out to me for here is I definitely actually like Brave Speed Up. And again, as aforementioned earlier, Auron is a slow speed tier, so anything that improves his speed is pretty good. Debuff Attack Up, I don't really think he needs it. He has naturally high attack. and then Banishing Blade power-up and Purgatory power-up, depending on which ability you like better, or depending on what you feel like how you want to build up Auron with his unique ability passives. Those are pretty good, especially because it's all about dealing that physical, brave damage and also landing that Imperil with Auron. Now, taking a look at the banner, so just like with any other banner we've been seeing for these recent character events, we're going to be seeing two 35 CP weapons featured on this banner. The first one being 5-star 35 CP Chaos Blade for Auron. So this increases Purgatory's damage output, and it also increases the success rate of melee Imperil debuff. And this time, this also grants him a medium speed up for 4 turns, so very, very good. So you definitely want to pull this, especially if you are a fan of Auron. I know somebody who is a Twitch mod of mine named Darkness Media, who is a big Auron fan, so I'm expecting great things from you to pull this. Anyways, guys, sorry for going off topic. I just had to mention that. We're also going to be seeing 5-star 15 CP Shimmering Blade for Auron. So this grants Banishing Blade a damage output up. It also increases the success rate of initial Brave down, as well as having that potency of that debuff increase, and it also grants Auron a small max Brave up for 3 turns. The other 35 CP weapon we're going to be seeing is Cyan's Murasame. So this is going to be giving Bushido Dragon's damage output up, and it's going to be increasing the HP recovery limit up. It's also going to be raising Concentrate Dragon's Brave gain, and as well as increasing the potency of Concentrate and small max Brave up, and it extends the duration, so not bad for Cyan, our boy from FF6. The second weapon that he's going to be featured on this is his 5-star 15 CP Ashura for Cyan. It's going to be increasing Bushido Fang's damage output. It's also going to be raising Concentrate Fang's Brave gain, as well as having the potency of Concentrate and small speed up increase and extending its duration. The last 15 CP weapon we're going to be seeing, which is actually not bad for a 15 CP weapon, is going to be Vincent's Short Barrel. So Short Barrel increases Deadly Beast Flare's damage output. It also increases the potency of initial Brave down, and it extends its duration. So as we all know, Vincent is actually quite a powerful unit in the global version of Dissidia Opera Omnia. So if you don't have his 15 CP weapon, this is definitely a banner to go for. Now, what are my thoughts on this banner? Should you pull? Yes, yes, yes. The reason why is, one, Auron is a character that will be getting his EX weapon later, so he already has his EX weapon in Japan, so he's definitely a unit to build up. He is gear dependent, I will be honest on that. However, if you love Auron, he is definitely a unit that you're going to be looking forward to building. And then it also has Vincent featured. And Vincent, currently right now with his level 60 Awakening in Japan, is a very powerful unit. He's not quite top tier, but he is still very, very powerful. Cyan is unfortunately for me the consolation prize. However, I still feel like he's effective with the current gear that he has. Even in Japan, he's still quite an effective unit. Taking a look at what the armor exchange is going to be getting in global, we already have Thunder Shield and Vincent Mansell. However, we're going to be getting Metal Brace for Auron, which is his 5-star 35 CP weapon. It grants him a little bit of a boost to his max movement attack. So if you want to continuously build up his 5-star 35 CP armor, well then there you go. Now, taking a look at the boss for the Legendary Guardian event, is this going to be encountering the Iron Worm. So we're going to be encountering another worm, which it's been a while since we've encountered another worm. So Iron Worm is weak to fire and lightning elements. He resists ice and dark. However, he doesn't possess any other weaknesses and resistances. His chase HP value is the same for every other boss, which is 40. Taking a look at his abilities, Blast Bomb is one you want to be able to look out for because it's a hybrid attack, dealing both Brave and HP attack. And then also be on the lookout for Gravity Spin, because that's an AoE HP attack, as well as Iron Defense and Steel Defense, because that buffs him up, and then Earthquake, because that is an AoE Earth Brave magic attack. However, aside from that, I don't really foresee this boss giving anybody too much trouble, especially those who are going to be running co-op, because as we know, co-op right now is all about those fast summons and those launches. Now, some tips before this event arrives. Farm those Dark Crystals to unlock as many passives for Auron before you unlock him. Utilize the synergy characters if you have them built up for Cyan and Vincent. And Cyan and Vincent are actually pretty good because Vincent carries the elements that the boss is weak to. And not only that, but Cyan has abilities that ignores defense. With the slide, actually, I do see that I said lion. I apologize for that. I should be more aware about the typos that I put for my slides, but this is for Auron, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, this is for Auron, not Lion, so I do apologize for that little typo there. And then the other recommended units are Lightning, Papalimo, Steiner, Vivi, Vaughn, and Edge, because they do carry elements that the Iron Worm is weak to, which is Fire and Lightning. And then Summon of choice, if you're going to be playing single play, it's going to be Ifrit, Ramu, Odin. And then if you're going to be playing co-op, definitely go with Chocobo and Sylph. Now, just like with any other character preparation event for Global, I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay on my JP version of the game for the upcoming Auron event for the Global version of the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at that gameplay. Alrighty guys, so here we are with some gameplay on my JP account to show you guys for the up-and-coming Auron event, which is going to be hitting the Global version of the Dissidia Opera Omnia very soon. We're going to take the Synergy Party, Auron, Cyan, and Vincent. Remember, the boss for this event is going to be the Iron Worm. We're going to be tackling the level 50 stage, so that way you guys have an idea of how that looks like. We're just going to take this Barret. We don't have him yet in Global, but at least we're taking a unit that we know we're going to be getting later on in the Global version of the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and just mow through the mobs here. Probably the most annoying mob is that Auron because of his curse, which he just landed on my Cyan there. It's very, very annoying because it cuts your max brave by 50% for a certain amount of turns, so it is what it is. Very, very annoying though, I will be honest. Good thing our Auron will take it out with one hit with his Vanishing Blade. So Auron at least has a Brave plus HP attack. It's one hit, but at least it's better than not having one. So he'll definitely be fairly usable when he first comes out in the Global version of the game. Hopefully they do give him his quality of life buffs, kind of like how they did with Aerith when Aerith first came out in Global. That would be very nice to see. So that way we have something to look forward to even more for us Auron users. We're going to be looking forward to his release in the Global version of the Dissidia Opera Omnia. So, let's take care of this mini boss here. He's not too much of a threat. Alright, so this is it. We're going to be fighting the Iron Worm. Again, remember, he is weak to fire and lightning elements. I don't feel like he's as annoying as the regular Sandworm that we currently have in Global, simply because he doesn't have that skill where he cuts someone's HP by 50%. So that's something at least to look forward to for the boss. In co-op, I really don't feel like he's going to be as annoying as some of the recent co-op that we've had. At least he's not like a group of wolves, kind of like the Lion event, or a big turtle that just deals a lot of damage and likes to increase its defense, just like the Snow event and the Ace event. So at least this boss is a little bit more forgiving. So we're going to go ahead and take him out here. The Synergy Party is definitely a recommended party, especially because Cyan has Ignore Defense, which is really good. And then Vincent carries two elements that this worm is weak to, so it's really, really cool to be able to take these units if you have them built up for Cyan and Vincent. I know not everybody has them built up, but if you do, they're definitely really good units to take. So we're going to go ahead and finish off this worm here. He's almost down. And there we go. that is going to be it, guys, for the gameplay for the up-and-coming Auron event that's going to be hitting the global version of Dissidia Opera Omnia. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. Again, guys, don't forget about the 2 channels that I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video. One for my friend Skyro and the other one for my cousin who helped me get the laptop to be able to stream. Show them some love. I'm all about helping other content creators out too and other streamers. As you know, I myself was helped out last year to be able to get to where I am now, so it's my turn to give back. So anyways, guys, this is 40 the Broadway saying, stay tuned for the next video, and mahal, everyone.